Well, this morning, abortion procedures are legal again in Indiana after a judge reversed the state's new ban for now. It's a massive win for abortion rights advocates.
Yeah, but a big blow to anti-abortion groups. Our Gina Gleros explains a big change for medical students here in Indiana. Gina.
Good morning, Julia and Carlos. Last week's abortion ban meant IU School of Medicine residents studying to be OBGYNs could no longer receive training on how to perform abortions. Well, yesterday, after a judge granted an injunction blocking enforcement of the ban, that training continues for now. Dr. Caroline Rouse, assistant professor of obstetrics and gynecology at IU School of Medicine, is relieved residents will be able to learn how to perform abortions. Had the ban stayed in place, those same residents would have had to go out of state for that same training. In an op-ed published Thursday in the Indy Star, Dr. Rouse called the ban a nightmare doctors could not continue to endure. The editorial issued a call to Hoosier voters with the midterm elections coming up.
People can make their opinions known by voting for candidates who support the things that they believe in. And I think that is so important to be aware and be involved and use your voice.
Dr. Rouse co-authored the editorial with Dr. Caitlin Bernard, the IU physician who performed an abortion earlier this summer on a 10-year-old rape victim from Ohio who came to Indiana for this procedure when a trigger ban went into effect in her home state after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. We know this is far from over. The Attorney General has said he will appeal. This order right now prevents the state from enforcing the ban. That is pending a trial on the merits of the lawsuit. Of course, we will continue to follow this closely.
Gina, thank you. Anti-abortion advocates tell us that they're concerned about the impact on dozens of unborn babies across the state.
What's happening now is every day that goes by is a day when lives are lost in Indiana, and that's something that is just a real tragedy here.
The group Indiana Right to Life says that they're disappointed with the injunction and say that this is just the beginning of a long legal process ahead. So what is next for this legal battle? As we mentioned, Attorney General Todd Rokita already announced plans to appeal that judge's decision and get that ban reinstated. Once that happens, it heads to the Indiana Supreme Court of Appeals. They could reverse the ruling or decide to uphold it. Legal experts tell us that could take several days. So what's the impact on clinics? They're telling us that they see a flood of women that are calling for them seeking appointments, and schedules are filling up quickly. Planned Parenthood also tells us that they plan to resume abortion care in Indiana immediately. Other clinics are getting ready to perform procedures as early as Monday. We have a full breakdown of yesterday's big decision and the upcoming legal challenges on the WTHR News app.